All right, Tuesday morning. I had to move a mini hoe first thing this morning. I'm out here at this basement. Jesus, snow's still pretty deep. Out here at this basement, we dug. Got our loader guy cleaning it up now. As you can tell, it's pretty deep, but it's 2 foot deeper than it needs to be right now because we ran into bad dirt in the front corner of it over here, and now we had to undercut it 2 feet and then put 2 feet of dense grade back in it and 8-inch lifts, 3 8-inch lifts, and then they get tested for compaction. So we're mucking it out right now, and we'll have trucks here shortly, have a geotech to test it all, and we'll get it put back in. I'll clean up some of this dirt. We're gonna try to build a good ramp to get these trucks back in the hole if possible. Let the old big boy come through and do all the heavy lifting. Trying to get all this loose muck and dirt cleaned up so we have an inspector come out at 11, so it gives us about half hour before he gets here, and he's gonna make sure we're down the original ground and good dirt to set this pad of gravel on. The main reason for doing this is if you have bad dirt, or in northern Kentucky, we run into what's called fatty clay, and it just expands and contracts when it gets wet or in the summer when it dries out. And so they do this where they undercut it and then put 2 foot of compacted dense grade on it, which acts almost like kind of a weighted blanket to hold it down and not let it expand so much. We've seen it, but if they don't do it, I've seen it so bad to where in your basement, your floor will expand up and you won't be able to open, like say you have a walkout door in your basement, you will not be able to open the door. It raises up the basement floor 6-8 inches sometimes in really bad cases, but there's been multiple lawsuits over that between the people who dug the basement and the concrete people and everything. It turns into a mess. So now there's a pretty strict criteria to be able to build a house on bad dirt. inspector's here. Guess I might want to jump out and talk with him. Let me jump out and talk to him and I'll be right back. Alright, well, it's about 2 hours later. We did pass our inspection for our hole. We can start putting gravel in, but we ain't gonna get enough trucks today to even get a layer in there, so we are going to build a driveway because we are on a main road here and we can't be having the cops being called because we got mud all over the driveway. So we're just gonna fill this stuff in and make it nicer than it was. It's gonna be a circle driveway anyways whenever they're done building the house. And we gotta get in and out of here tomorrow with a bunch of trucks, and if we muddy up this road, we're gonna be in a world of shit. So we just got the last load of rock delivered. I spread this one about an hour ago. Got this last one delivered. Had him just drag it out for me. Need to fix this lip up by this concrete. It's pretty rough. Rough for our truck with the loader to get out this morning. Make us a nice entrance and exit. We're probably going to have about, I'd say close to, hell, maybe 25, 30 loads come in here, hopefully tomorrow, so we can get that hole filled up. Little path in here. Alright, let's get that fueled up. Stay shut, please. Let's go see if we can't fire this thing up. This old relic. Pretty sure the Romans used this thing from the roads whenever Jesus was a little boy. Turn that on. See if we got power. Oh, we got lights. Holy hell. That usually never happens. Well, baby girl likes it when it's warm out. Let her warm up for a minute. Park this skid steer out of the way. And we can roll this driveway in. Let's move this thing real quick. Make sure I don't back my truck. Take a ride on old Betsy. That first load of so-called dense grade they brought us was nothing but 57s and rock. I had no dust in it. So I had our driver move the other side of the pile and try to get a loaded out of that. That stuff works. It's a lot better. Got a bunch of dust. It'll soak that water up real nice. Hopefully I can get this thing out of here. I don't know, it's pretty slimy. We'll definitely see. Bright and early, Wednesday morning. Time to get this hole filled up. Got our driveway all tidied up yesterday. We'll fire this roller up, get this switch fixed on it for the vibration. I should have trucks any moment. It's a pretty short trip here, so should have 3 trucks. This hole will probably take, I would, at the minimum, 25 loads, probably 30 or so. So we'll get on it. It's a little wet down in there, but this gravel, we can't get what they call pug DGA, which is they wet it because it's still too cold out this year. So this gravel's if it's got a bunch of dust in it, it'll soak that water up, no problem. It'll be packed down really good. So let's get this roller fixed and fired up and wait for them trucks to show up. Alright, so we got this thing fired up. She's a little cold today, but got our new switch installed. Kind of hard to do one-handed. This, I gotta still mount it in this plate and put it back on here, but she's working, which is good because I'm going to need it to work. Alright, well we just got our first load delivered in here. I just had them dump the first one on this ramp because it had a lot of 57s in it, didn't have much dust, so we're going to build this ramp up anyways just so these trucks can back down into this hole. We built them a pretty nice ramp yesterday, so shouldn't have any problems, you know, dumping right where I need them to and not have to carry this stuff down in the hole. It takes a lot longer if you have to carry it every time. Getting a little foggy in there. Probably have to get that in here, clean some of them banks up over there where they caved in overnight. It ain't too bad though. Get one more load. I just parked that roller since some trucks are coming in around my loop. I just parked that roller up there by the street right now. Left it running, getting it warmed up. Got that switch fixed and that panel put back together. Second truck is rolling in now. probably just pop tailgate, let it go. Well, I was rushing a little bit, and he kind of jammed the gas whenever he tried to pull out of there and spun them tires. I got stuck on that ramp. I had to hook a chain up, pull them out. So I'll cut this ramp down a little bit. Hopefully the next truck won't get stuck. Probably 30 minutes in between rounds, maybe a little bit more, 45 maybe. We're gonna do about 3 8-inch lifts to bring it up, bring this bottom up 2 foot in this basement. So I'm just trying to feather it out there and kind of guess 8 inches for this first one. Really, the first 2 lifts aren't, crucially important that we hit 8 inches. You're really supposed to do 6 inches, but we can, with that double drum roller, it's pretty hard. So we've got away. I've done multiple of these, and we can get away with 8 inches no problem. And all comeback testing very, very good on compaction. So makes it go by a little bit quicker than trying to do 4 6-inch lifts. Getting these banks cleaned up around the edges and get all this dirt hauled out, and we'll be back when making progress with our gravel. I'm gonna truck this stuff up this hill and get it out of my way. I'm running out of room quickly. But yeah, I'll have an update here in a little while. This is what it looks like from above now. 14 loads in here so far. We got the second lift almost put in. What I'm sitting on right now is I probably need a half load to finish the second lift. But I'm gonna get out and roll this while I have a chance. These trucks are running to get me gravel right now. And we will get this rolled in and maybe go get some lunch if we're lucky. I believe that roller is getting ready to run out of fuel, so I better get it up to the truck. It's running like shit. Let me blaze the path through this pile. All right, so we just got 2 loads delivered back to back. I'm gonna pull out my laser and just mark a couple spots on these banks where my finished grade is for the bottom of this hole, and just make a couple spray paint marks and go off that. Usually get it pretty close. Alrighty, end of the day. Got everything done. Got some more, a little bit of leftover gravel put down this driveway, tracked in. Roller staged out of everybody's way. And our hole's done, up to grade, and passed our compaction tests. She's all complete. Turned out really nice. We used 21 loads of gravel. 21 loads of gravel in the hole and 3 on the driveway. So, glad to have that one done. It's a lot of fine tuning on that hole. It looks like glass after it's rolled in, really. Pretty happy with that. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.